So I'm doing a quick deck tech today for the final couple of leagues, or final 1 to 2 leagues that I'm going to play with this particular build of Ad Nauseam Tendrils in Legacy. This is the day that the Deathrite Shaman Gitaxian Probe ban was announced. So I think by the time I manage to get these videos up, we'll be well past that point. So I've decided I want to take my final build of this era out for a quick spin or two. What we're running today is a very stock for its time 75 card list. We're running 15 lands with 2 green sources and Misties as the main secondary fetch land, with a Bayou and a Trop, only 2 basics. We are running the 8 pieces of artifact mana, 4 Gitaxian Probes, free Storm's always great Storm, the standard 4 Brainstorm, 4 Ponder. We're running 2 Preordains, which I think will change post-probe ban, with 3 Therapies to complement the 4 Probes, 3 Duresses, which is bog standard, 4 Dark Ritual, 4 Cabal Ritual, double Past in Flames, so that we're better equipped to maximize what Past in Flames can do, even with Deathrite Shaman in the format. And of course, Tendrils, 4 Tutors, and Ad Nauseam, and a Dark Petition. Sideboard, we are set up with a Abrupt Decays as a general removal piece. I imagine these will stay on, but time will tell. A couple of copies of Ground Seal. These have been invaluable in combating 4-color control, which I suspect is no longer a deck. They deal well with Snapcaster Mage and Deathrite Shaman. They've also been very, very, very useful in Miracles to shut off the Snapcaster Flusterstorm interaction. Xanta Storm as a random way to lock out counterspell-based decks from the game. This means by and large Sneak and Show and Miracles and possibly Stoneblade decks. Empty the Warrens as an alternative win con. A Cabal Therapy, I like having the Therapy versus Delver. I think this will leave the sideboard now. We are probably going to be running as many as 8 discard main in the future. A couple of copies of Fatal Push. This has been Disfigure and Disfigure or Fatal Push on and off, depending on how I've been feeling. I think there's marginal difference in terms of how I personally sideboard between the two. And we have 4 bounce spells as generic removal and 2 copies of Flusterstorm. I imagine this will be staying on with us. So having run through all that, let's start a league.